The island was populated just over 1,000 years ago. Polynesians traveled with the outrigger canoe. Either they are paddling or they are sailing. They use the stars, the nature, to travel. You need the birds, the sea. I think they are guided like gods. Gods used to live on these places. The first name of Bora Bora was called Vavau. Vavau means a place where they settle. Then that name became Taboo. It was named after a king. Then changed it to Motu Tapura. Motu Tapura later on changed to Bora Bora. Po means something come from the dark or the darkness. Ra, god of the sun. So they were talking about the volcano, the lava coming from the bottom of the ocean, from the dark, out to Ra, out to the light. The birth of the island.
I think for us Polynesians, water is where we feel safe. It's a bit like going back to the mother. The ocean is like a mother to us all.
When you're in the water, there's no noise around. It's so peaceful. The spirit is more open. I'm more comfortable being in nature, jungle, or water. Otemanu for us is still a sacred mountain. It's called Otemanu after the history of the island. The fierce warriors were trained here on the island of Bora Bora. So when they go for a war, a battle, they get out of the channel, they make a prayer to the mountain. Ask him to give them power and strength so they can paddle their boat or their waka, so the canoe will fly like a bird. So that's why they call this mountain Otemanu, the house of the bird.
Bora Bora has always been the cradle of our culture, and we've always been everything here. We all believe that the God blessed that place, and whoever comes here will not need anything.
Pacific Islanders in general, all through the Pacific, have a different attitude in life because basically they don't have to worry about getting ahead for the winter. They have summer all year round. They can have food and water and fish all year round, so they're pretty happy people, and they generally have a different attitude. Like we look at people, we kind of evaluate them by what kind of watch they wear, what kind of clothes, and kind of evaluate where they are socially in their life. They just look you in the eyes. If you like them, they like you.
In our culture, the tattoo is very important because the whole culture was not written. It was only oral. So you have your history, your family history, and what you've been doing in your life. The great things you've did are tattooed on your skin.
People love to come down here and fish. The water is 85 degrees 9 months of the year. You know, we have generally mild conditions about 90% of the year, so the water's not so rough, the water's beautiful, and you don't have to go far. 1 mile out of the pass, you're already in 1,000 meters of water, 3,000 feet deep, so you don't have to make these long runs to get off the continental shelf in order to find prize sport fish, you know, so it's a pretty ideal spot.
When you're here, you will see that day after day, live, really experience what is life, like not rushing to go somewhere or doing something. It's just live all together. Sit down and realize that you're alive.
I find a lot of people who can afford to go anywhere in the world continue to come back here year after year after year because this place brings them a type of peace and comfort that they need.
Will it be fruit or food or shelter? We have no threats, no predators. We are inside a lagoon and it's almost what you call paradise.